Hello, today we're going to be talking about how to submit and interact with HMIS tickets within ClientTrack. So first, let's start off with some examples of why you would need to submit an HMIS ticket. If you need any assistance from the HMIS Help Desk with merging a client or an issue that you're experiencing within HMIS, or if you have just a general HMIS question, these are all great reasons to send in an HMIS ticket. So you would send an HMIS ticket by clicking on Help, which is in the top right corner of your screen, right next to your name. A little box pops up, and we're really going to focus on the right half of this box. So under Request Help, we have three options: Report an issue, Ask a question, or Make a suggestion, and all three of these buttons end up going to the same place. It's going to send the HMIS Help Desk an email letting them know that you've reached out for help. I'm going to exit out of this for a second to clarify that it's important that you click this help button when you're on the page that you're experiencing an error. This is going to give us a lot of that debug information that we'll need in order to triage and eventually solve this issue. So for example, if you need to merge a client, it's helpful that you start on that client's dashboard when you click that help button. Or also, if you need help with a report, by clicking that help button while you're on that page, it will give us the parameters that you used on that report, which report it is that you're using, and what the issue was. So once you click help and you click one of these three buttons on the right-hand side, you'll notice that another box pops up, and this one looks like an email template. So even if we got that debug information that I was speaking about earlier, it's still very important that you include all relevant information about the issue you're experiencing in this ticket. So that means including any relevant client ID numbers or any details about the issue you're experiencing or the question you have. So I'm going to title this Test Ticket. And then in the body, this is where we would write a brief description of the issue we're experiencing. So then you'll be asked to put your information at the bottom. This is really just so that we can reach out to you quickly if we need any extra information in order to resolve your ticket. And if you choose to, you can click this Notify Additional People button. You will see that it will ask for that person's information. If you decide not to include additional people, you can click this X and those fields will go away. So once you have all of the information entered that you need in this ticket, you can click Submit. And if you head over to your email, you'll see that you have gotten an email that looks like this. It has your ticket number listed here in the title, and you'll see that it says your issue has been submitted to your local administrator and given this specific ID number. So you're all set now. It can take up to 24 hours. Sometimes in rare circumstances, it can take a little longer, depending on the capacity of the HMIS team. But if you want to follow along with the progress of your ticket, we're going to head back to our HMIS account. And I'm going to click on my carousel and head over to my home workspace. And then under My Client Track, you'll see My Submitted Issues here at the bottom. So from here, you'll see all of the issues that you've ever submitted or all of the HMIS Help Desk tickets that you've ever submitted, and you can simply find the one that you're looking for. They're typically in order, so you'll see my most recent ticket is here at the top. And I'll click this button that says Edit/View Issue. Now I'll see the message that I submitted here at the top, and if I need to add more information, I could click New Note and type in a little more information. Now you'll see that you have a few options at the bottom when you're ready to save your note and send it to the HMIS Help Desk. The only option that you should ever really select is this top one, Save the Note. This is going to send us another email letting us know that you've added more information to the ticket. There's no need to mark any of these other options. I did want to talk a little bit about this option, Save the Note and Assign the Issue. In the past, some of our HMIS users have chosen to assign their issue to a specific person at THN or a specific member of the HMIS Help Desk. And we highly suggest that you do not assign the issue to a specific person. You could also assign the issue down here in the bottom right corner. You could select which member of the HMIS team you want to assign your ticket to. Again, we highly suggest that you do not ever do this. There are multiple members of the HMIS Help Desk, and we claim these tickets based on things like capacity or, if someone's out sick that day, as well as the fact that certain issues are typically handled by certain people. So we don't want to assume which member of the team this issue should be handled by. If you don't assign the issue to a particular person as we ask, then the HMIS Help Desk can triage that issue within the team and make sure that the correct person responds to your ticket. So again, really the only option you should ever click on this page is save the note. And at this point, all we can do is wait for the HMIS Help Desk to triage your ticket and respond. So when the HMIS Help Desk does respond to your ticket, you're going to get an email that looks just like this one at the email address that you supplied us when you filled out the ticket. You'll notice that there's no response in the email. This is just a notification that you have a response waiting for you in HMIS. You'll see that this email says that a new note has been entered regarding your ticket. It's also possible that you might get an email that looks like this one. Now, this email is letting you know that someone has assigned the ticket to you. If you were to get an email that says that a new note has been entered into your ticket, or that the ticket has been assigned to you, these essentially mean the same thing. It means the HMIS Help Desk has responded and it's time to go back to HMIS and check on your ticket. So once you've logged back into your HMIS account and you head to the home workspace and click on My Submitted Issues, we'll find that ticket with the same number and we'll click Edit View Issue. And now we can see that the HMIS Help Desk member has responded to us and we can give them the information that they are requesting. Again, if we need to send them another message with more information, or we simply just want to say thank you for resolving the issue, you would click on New Note, type in your message here, and then remember we would click this top option, Save the Note. There's no need to reassign the issue. Once the issue is eventually resolved, the HMIS Help Desk member will close the ticket, and you might get yet another email letting you know that this issue was fixed or verified. This lets you know that the HMIS team member has closed the ticket, and as the email says, you can verify that the issue has been resolved to your satisfaction. If you have any more questions about how to submit or interact with HMIS tickets, please email us at hmis@thn.org. Thanks for watching.